You wanna do it again? You wanna do it again? Meow! 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 Federico Gatti, Federico Gatti, Federico Gatti. 6 points in 2 games, Federico Gatti. 6 points in 2 games, Federico Gatti. 6 points in 2 games, Federico Gatti. Mamma mia. 94th minute with Monza, and today, bringing us the 3 point at the 51st minute with a beautiful header after that fantastic cross of Andrea Cambiaso. Today, we have a lot of things to debrief. Today, we have to speak about Juventus. Today, we will speak about Juventus. But what Juventus? What kind of Juventus will we speak about in today's live? What will we say about Juventus? Because there are so many things to say. What can we choose? What do we have to choose? Well, look at that. Juventus. Where is Juventus? Where is Napoli? No, that's not Napoli's 5th. Look. 4th? No. 3rd? No. 2nd? No. There is Juventus on top of Serie A with how much? 36 points in 15 games. 36 points in 15 games, 11 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss only. What a loss, what a disaster loss. But we already spoke about that. Today we have to speak about the 1-0 of Federico Gatti, of Juventus, of Cambiaso, of Weston McKennie that was fantastic, of Bremer, of Szczesny that was about to do the biggest disaster ever. Mamma mia, what a disaster, Szczesny. But before he saved us, what a miss from Kvara, what a miss from Dusan Vlahovic. Mamma mia, so many things to say, but I'm happy. Because today we are first in the ranking of Serie A for one night again, waiting for the result of Inter tomorrow. They have pressure. There is pressure. Then we don't leave space. We don't give up. We are there. We are there. We are there. We go. We go. We go. So let me check in the chat. Who is in the chat and who wants to speak? Because we have a lot of people in the chat. We have Ferraz Hade. We have LJJ, Lazio. What do you want? Will win against... No, I think they are playing against Genoa, no? Who are they playing against tomorrow? Who are they playing against tomorrow? I want to know now. Let me know. Are they playing Lazio or Genoa? Who are they playing against tomorrow? Let me know. Let me know. Udinese? No. Udinese. They are playing Udinese. It's Udinese. Forza Bianconeri. Forza Bianconeri of Udinese. We don't care. We don't care. Ciao, Eric. Michelle. I don't know if Michelle is there, but happy birthday to her. Sahil. Inter playing Udinese. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Let me say hello to Peter Gitti as well. But also Sir Ras. 10 months with us. 10. Comme le score que je donne à Juve pour être numéro 1. 10 months like the score that is giving, the rating that is giving to Juve for being number 1. Standing strong against big team. Grande Beppe. Keep the grind going fino alla fine. 9 months for Ali. Bugatti. Meow. Vroom vroom. If you want to, I accept. Today, I accept. I really accept. There was that kind of bicycle kick of Weston McKennie if he was able to score that one. Mamma mia! Rad Al-Harbi, 25 months. Mamma mia, 25 months. That's really long. Champions League confirmed before Mercato of winter. Pay attention because you know what can happen possibly. If we already secure the top 4, nearly, you know what can happen with Napoli at -12, waiting for Roma, what they will do tomorrow. Napoli already played. Atalanta will play against Milan. You never know. A beautiful draw there. You never know. Some 8 months with a great performance bearing Tech holder. Mamma mia. But we have to say thank you, Tech, to the first half. Also in that Kvara miss, because that Kvara miss, Tech is staying on his legs until the last second. He's not giving up. And I have to say thank you. But then in the second half, what is he doing? What is he doing? How is it possible that you have that kind of amnesia? Trouble of memory. You forget that you are playing football. You are forgetting that you are playing Juve Napoli. How on earth is it possible to do that kind of mistake? How on earth? Sam is correct. Great performance from Tech, except of that crazy mistake. Everyone showed hunger and desire fighting for every ball, and we keep Inter under pressure. Exactly. I want to continue speaking and reading all your comments because you are just fantastic. And I'm happy that we are nearly 500 because I saw so many great things today. A team, cohesive, beautiful plays in certain moments. A first half that I was not expecting at that rhythm because for 32 minutes, both teams, Napoli and Juve, they were doing the game. I want to know, before continuing to read, I want to involve you guys in the chat. But honest answer, I have already my answer. I want your honest answer. Do Juventus deserve to win the game today? According to you, did we deserve the 3 points today? I will answer you later. I want yes or no. Or maybe a draw or a loss, or Napoli would have deserved to win, or whatever, or yes. Tuomas is saying yes. Yes for yes for sure. Yes, no doubt from Stavros. Yes, overall. Yes, 100% for Sasha. Yes, of course. Yes, absolutely yes. 1000%. Yes. I see no at the moment. Yes, after watching this season, yes for Victor Nad. Sasha, we were better and wanted it way more. Yes for Thomas Maklouf. Mikey Mazzarese. Yes, totally deserved for Igor Todorovic. No, from Alejandro Paredes. I don't agree with you. Because my answer is like all the chat, it is yes. Yes, we deserve to win the game today. We were better than Napoli today. We were much better than Napoli today. I was extremely happy and proud about how we played, and we deserved it. We totally deserved that win. But totally deserve that. We'll go into the details in a second. Let me say thank you to Punsara 2007 for 10 months. What makes Juventus games even better is Beppe commentary. I don't know. That's you have to judge. I can't judge myself. Ciao, but thank you for the really nice comment. Alessio, 24 months, 2 years. Happy birthday, Alessio. Ciao, Beppe, on the way home from the game. Oh, he was at the game. What a game. Grande Western, mamma mia. You see, Alessio was at the stadium and he watched the game live, and he's also confirming Western McKennie performance. So it's not only from television, it's also from the stadium with Alessio that he's watching from the stadium. And he's confirming that Western McKennie did a big game. I have no idea about the stats of West. We will go, but visually, it was great. I can confirm it was great. MMA, grande MMA. Thank you for your donation, my friend. Really happy with your fantastic, beautiful logo. I like your profile picture. Thank you for your donation. Daniel White, 15 months with us. And he's saying, Forza Juve, plus 12 points on Napoli. This was, for me, super important. You remember the three things that I said that the game was counting this morning in today's video. I said one. Plus 12 over Napoli. 2. For one night, waiting for the result of Inter against Udinese to go at plus 1. And we wait. Probably they will win. But at least we put pressure. 2. The third one, to shut the mouth of Aurelio De Laurentiis. With all the respect, he's speaking too much, attacking directly. He was speaking about cheating. Go and check me the VAR on the fall of Di Lorenzo. You can go with whatever explanation you want. He was aside, he didn't see it, he touched it with the elbow. Maybe, but show me that little text that is written, VAR has been checked, because we don't know. We don't see it again. And then that post from Dusan Vlahovic again, that miss from Dusan Vlahovic. For me, I don't know where he will finish in my top 11 or top how much? 13, 14, I don't know. I think we did 3 changes, so top 14. But he will probably not be in the top 3, Dusan Vlahovic. He will not because I didn't appreciate a lot of things that he did, but we will come back on that one later. Stefano is again becoming a member of the channel. Grazie Stefano Castelli, really appreciate it, my friend. Like Rise and Cross, Beppe, maybe Samarsic will finish Inter and then join Juve. Who knows? Even if, speaking about Mercato, I don't believe that Samarsic will leave in January. I don't believe that Juventus can afford to go immediately all in for Samarsic in the winter. But if we go there, like earlier Rad was saying, with a bit of tranquillità, easiness of knowing that we have big possibilities to play top 4, you can convince even other players we will be there. Thank you for the donation, Rise and Cross, really appreciate it. Like Canan that is saying ciao Beppe, 16 months, but not only he's renewing, but he's also offering a membership to someone in the chat. I have absolutely no idea who, but thank you Canan. Ruganci. And then you have Tariq, loyal of the channel, 25 months. What a great win. Plus 3. Bentornato Beppe. Welcome back, Beppe. Daniel White, Forza Juve Beppe plus 20. I already said it. Thank you. 15 months for Daniel White. Thank you. Now Sasha is there. Giancarlo is saying, didn't Tech make a very similar mistake last season against Osimhen in that 5-1 loss? Yeah, it's true. I don't understand how it's possible that he's going out. I don't understand. Okay, so what about the game? I was nervous about that game. I tell you the truth. Ciao Cecilia. Why was I nervous about that game? Because it's a game where there were too many off the field things. And yesterday when I watched and saw the face of Max Allegri in press conference, he was serious and nearly annoyed, nearly angry. And when I see the face and the behavior of Max Allegri, I'm asking myself, did he notice something that we don't know? Did he see something in the team that we don't know? Is the team too much speaking about first spot, forgetting that there are big games to play, that we only did 14 games, now 15 games? Then I see him between the first and the second half, zoom on him where he's really like this. You know, I'm saying, what did he feel in that locker room? What was the locker room smelling? You know, it was still 0-0. What were the words that they were using? What was the face of the players? Maybe the face of Dusan that missed that goal. Maybe I don't know. But I was not really reassured when I saw the face of Max halftime and yesterday in press conference. And that's why I'm saying, I don't know. I knew that Napoli, they were playing great. I knew it, because Mazzarri is at the moment a good choice of De Laurentiis after doing a disaster choice with Rudy Garcia. Even if they lost against Inter, but they didn't deserve to lose in the beginning of that game. Then, yes, Inter was way stronger. They lost against Real Madrid. Real Madrid was strong, but they fought. And today they were, it's a Napoli that, if they don't desperate, if they don't give up, they can potentially really fight for a top 4 position. Forget about being first. Forget about it. They will never come back in that title race. But it's a strong Napoli. And I was a bit scared. Not that we would lose or not, but how the team would react. And I'm extremely happy about how we played. We played smart. We know it. Napoli is a team that loves to have possession. If you watch the video of the morning, you can already anticipate. You can already anticipate what the game would be. Juve is not a team that has possession. They don't want the possession. We said it even earlier here on the channel. When Juventus has the possession, most of the time they are doing worse because they don't know what to do with the ball. Most of the time, that's one of our weaknesses, keeping the ball too much. We start the game, and when we have the ball, we are even doing a disaster. And let me take away the sound because I'm watching again the replays here with Federico Chiesa that is going between Di Lorenzo and Anguissa for his shot that was over target. Better Federico Chiesa towards the end of the game, not in the first half. But we had like 65% pass accuracy, which was super low, while Napoli 90%. Napoli is a team like that. They hold possession and they pass. But we knew that Napoli, that is in that transition, forgetting what they did with Rudy Garcia and going back to what they did with Spalletti, which is what Mazzarri was asking to them or is asking to them, we knew that they are not ready yet behind to really be structured, to be organized, and that's where Juventus was really killing it. Because in first half, we saw two teams that were attacking and Juventus was going every single time they were going up with a fantastic Cambiaso there, and even Kostic was playing a great game there. What was Napoli doing? I will tell you what they were doing, and they were about to score that 1-0. Napoli was trying to ask Juve players to all play on the side of Politano. Do you remember this morning in the video? I told you pay attention to Politano because they have some difficulties at the moment on the left with Kvara. That is a great player, that is in crescendo, but the Kvaratskhelia that at the moment is needing a bit more support. So what was Napoli's game plan? Was playing on the right side, trying also the midfielders and so on to bring them on that side of the field. For what reason? So that you are leaving spaces for Kvaratskhelia. And when we are there up with a long pass to Osimhen, Kvaratskhelia is unmarked. Because Gatti was not there, McKennie was too late to support him, and that where you have that one-on-one Kvara against Szczesny. Luckily, Szczesny was smart enough to stay as long as possible on his feet and not going down where Kvara is missing it. For me, that's a big mistake from Kvara. But that was the game plan of Napoli, and we knew it. Then they have the ball, they play, bam, bam, bam. But Juventus really structured. They were strong when they had to be. Then, if we scored that goal with Dusan Vlahovic, we were probably speaking already about the different first half, where Juventus was absolutely not dominated. By the way, more attempts by Juve in first half than Napoli, if I'm not wrong. 6 attempts in first half for Juve with 1 shot on target. 4 attempts for Napoli with 0 shots on target. Did it stay like that? I don't know. I want to go and I want to watch the stats so that at least we're speaking about correct things and not inventing things. 67% ball possession for Napoli. Again, I don't care about the 67 ball possession for Napoli. I don't care. If they have the ball and they don't score, not my problem. Big up to Colo, because I want to show you this. Wait. Yeah, here, because I posted this one, but this of course is a graphic from Colo that is in the chat. I took it, I steal it from him, I tagged him, I gave the credit of course, but Federico Gatti here, fino alla fine, he's really the fino alla fine guy. He's really representing Juve, isn't he? He's really Juve. He has a lot of things to do better. Look, at a certain point he was not even able to maintain and to keep Kvara where he had to be. But when you're speaking about Juventinità, the guy is smelling Juventinità. I was there, I saw him at Golden Boy on Monday evening he was there. He said, why I kissed the badge? Why do I kiss the badge? Because Juventus changed my life. You know what I want to say today? 16 minutes 40 in the chat. I want to say this. Gatti said, I kissed the badge because Juventus changed my life. Well, I am saying, Gatti, you are changing the life of millions of Juventini. Because your goal against Torino to unlock that derby, your goal at the 94th against Monza, your goal today for the victory against Napoli is changing the life of a lot of millions of Juventini. Maximum of like for Federico Gatti for the beautiful creation of Colo. Look, Loco. From Colo, a fantastic, beautiful graphic here. You know it, Colo is a fantastic guy. And meanwhile, that we are with 500 persons, let me do a mini break of promo, my personal promo. Guys, I hope you can follow me on that journey. We are with 500 people. I would love that all the people are going on that channel, my second channel that is called Footballed. I will put the link here into the chat. Please do me a favor, support me on that one as well, because I'm putting a lot of efforts. If you want to, here, the link is here. Go, please. That would really make me super happy and proud. Please let that grow here. Let's this one grow. Football. This is a channel where we are speaking about football. We'll come back on Juve. We'll come back on top best man of the match with a poll in a second. But please let help me on that one. I'm asking the Juventini for some help here with some beautiful videos. I believe with beautiful graphics. We worked a lot with my friend Aman that did everything. Inspiration also is Colo helped a bit. So you know. Please help me on that one. I would really appreciate it. Let me go and check live if you're helping me or not, but that would be fantastic. Let me go. Wait, can we go and see the live count live? Can we go and see them live? That would be really appreciated. So football, we are at 666. I don't like that number. So let's put it a bit more up now that we go back to Juve talk, because that's what we are here. 666, 667, 668. Thank you, ragazzi. You are just fantastic. You're Juventini of the world. I can only accept Allegri football if we win Serie A. But you will have to accept it until the end of the year, and then only you will be able to say, yes, Beppe, I accept it or not. But I can understand that, because you were with me on that live on YouTube and Twitch of Juve. And I know that you were not happy. At the end, we are winning, and I'm super happy. Tariq, maximum of likes. Also here, please. Gabriel is telling us, hey, Gabriel Leblanc, he's a real loyal one. He's there since so long. I can't find Footballed. No, it's Footballed on YouTube. Am I the only one? I have put the link here. I can put it again if you want to. Check my name, Gabriel. Here, I can put it again. You have the link into the comment section. Go and click, you will find it easily. Football. Who else? We just need a few signing in the winter mercado to challenge Inter. Okay, if we are honest, I will come back on the numbers a bit later. If we are honest, Inter is still the strongest team in Serie A. Do we have a chance to win the Serie A? I don't know. I don't think so at the moment. I don't know. I don't think so. But the dream is alive, and competing at match day 15 and being again over them, on top of them, is something that how many of us would have believed in it? Asking, yes. Believed, I don't know. Asking, yes. Believe, I don't know. Here we have Benjamin Balazic. He's saying, I'm becoming a Juve member. Thank you. Thank you. Benjamin. Donation from Jamie Drummer. Be more worried if Allegri acting like a normal person. Yeah, when he's acting like a normal person, this is what is scaring me. This is what is making me really scared. Here, my friend, 25 months, the master. Aman is the master. And if today we created that fantastic channel, football, 95% of the job is him. Is him. I'm grateful for that guy. I'm honored to have a friend like him that I met where? Here on GJustjuve. Really, you know how much I love you. And then 5 memberships offered by Bogdan that is celebrating, that is super happy. Grandissimo Bogdan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What are you saying, guys? Do we go with a poll? Man of the match? I want to try with a poll, man of the match. That's what I want to do. You will decide. And then we continue speaking about what I liked, what I didn't like. We have to speak about Dusan. That according to me, I didn't like Dusan. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I didn't like Dusan. But first, I need to do that poll. How do we do it here again? I don't remember. Wait, give me a second so that I can do the poll. Here, live. Give me a second. Here, okay. I'm here. Let me do the poll. So, man of the match. Start a poll. Man of the match. You know that I can put only 4, so I want to put Gatti because he scored. I want to put Weston McKennie because Weston McKennie was a giant. McKennie. I want to put Cambiaso. And I want to put also Bremer. I want to put Bremer. Bremer was great. I would have even put Danilo, but Bremer was also really great against a player like Osimhen. 4. I can only put 4. I can't put more, unfortunately. So now we will see the votes. Danilo, Orsato. No, he was good. The referee. I honestly want to personally ask Dusan to man up and stop whining to refs. Do you want to open the discussion, Dusan, now? We can. It's not the first time that he's in front of the goal and he's losing time. Because the miss here is not we don't give the balls to Dusan, we are not able to cross, we are not able to feed him, because how many stories did we hear about it? And they were a lot of time correct, let's not lie, a lot of time they were correct, that we are not able to give him like 50 balls per season. But at a certain moment, ragazzi, with all the respect, when you have these, then you have to score. There is no excuse there anymore. There, you have to take the ball and you have to be fast. You have to be the killer. You need to have that instinct of the killer. Can we miss? Yes, everyone in the world is entitled to miss. It can happen. It's a pity, yes. But then what I didn't appreciate, and it's the comment of Peter, it's the fact that why is he every single time staying on the ground? A lot of time there were fouls on him, and he was correct to protest and to not be happy. But stay up, go up, fight, go, don't wait. Because that's where Juventini are going crazy and where we are not happy. No, I agree with Abai on that one. He needs to grow so much, but really a lot. Dan, thank you. Ciao Beppe da Australia, forza ragazzi. Thank you, Dan. Really appreciate it. From Australia, from the other part of the world. And a lot, big up, a big respect to the people from Australia, from Singapore, from wherever, from that side of the world, that are waking up at night to watch these kind of games or waking up really early in the morning. So well done, guys. Well done. The passion for Juve is immense. Thank you, Dan. Really appreciate it. Borna, becoming again a member of the channel, or a new member of the channel. Thank you, Borna. Extremely appreciated, my friend. Sincerely, fantastic. Sincerely appreciated. Okay, now Dusan, I was not happy. For me, Dusan is a worst of the game. I wish Dusan was more like Osimhen. Oh, I don't like to compare, especially with it's a player that is not ours. But did you see Osimhen? Do we want to praise 1 second Osimhen? Did you see the chest control of Osimhen? These balls are coming to the chest of Osimhen and they don't move. The ball is every single time controlled and put not only on the ground, put in the direction that he wants the ball to go. Look and listen to what I'm saying. The chest control, and that ball is falling where he wants to go. Because controlling with the chest, it's one thing. Controlling with the chest and already orientating the ball where you want to go, in the direction you want to go, you are winning a time on your opponent. You are winning a time. That's how you are winning a time on your opponent, how you're able to go in velocity. Then physically, he's never falling on the ground. He's staying there. Boom. Ball control. And then going. Fantastic. It's true. That makes a world of difference. While with us, we control the ball. And the ball is going, I don't know. But not only Dusan, also Locatelli at a certain moment. Ball control in the beginning, the ball is going 25 meters further. It's not okay. That's not okay. Just not to say, Beppe, you are pointing finger only against Dusan. No, it's not true. Also Locatelli at a certain moment less. But then Dusan, again, his move of taking the ball and opening, it worked last time for his goal against Inter. But then how many times he missed it? Putting that ball in throw-in. Why? Wait, calma, keep that ball. Put him on the ground first. And if you want to go in velocity, then you have to be sure to be accurate. And we are missing in that pass accuracy. I don't understand why we are still so low in pass accuracy. Let me check the stats. By the way, we hit 700. I didn't ask for it anymore, so I'm sure we can even grow more. But 700 is already a beautiful target. Thank you, guys. Let me check here. So we won our duels with 55%. That means that Juve, they were in the game from the beginning. They wanted to go for it. Let me check. Pass accuracy. You see the difference? And this is annoying because it's against nearly every single team. 71%. And it was even worse in the beginning. 71%. 88% for Napoli that was traveling nearly all game along towards the 90%. 89, 90, 88.4. Makes a difference. 61.6% in opposition half. Guys, if you want to blame Juve, you have to blame it on that specific number. We are able to take back the ball thanks to Grinta, thanks to duels, thanks to fighting, thanks to the will, thanks to whatever you want, thanks to an organization, thanks to a structure, whatever you want. We recuperate that ball and we miss that ball. We go up, if we are able to go up, and then we miss a ball. In opposition half, we are a disaster. Look, 82% for Napoli. 82 is not even exceptional. It's good. That's where Juventus needs to be. That's where Juventus needs to be. Cross, today we did less, but we were accurate. 1 goal, 0 for Napoli, which at the end counts. 11 shots, that's what I was looking for. Only 1 on target for Napoli. Only 1 on target for Napoli. Only 1 on target. 13 attempts. Why? Because they are coming towards the end of the game. 2 for Juve. These are the stats that you can see. What you can't see is probably the Opta. Where are they? They are here. So let me put them here. Here we have Cambiaso again. So let me refresh. I want to go towards that. At the moment, Gatti is winning. I don't agree with you. For me, McKennie was exceptional today. I would have voted McKennie first, Cambiaso second. The goal is important from Gatti, but even Bremer played well. The four of them played well. I would probably not have voted for Gatti as man of the match, but at the end he's deciding it and he's deserving it. Cecilia, can you give me the link? I want to subscribe to the other channel. So it's Footballed, and the link, again, I will spam it here. You can find it in the chat, Cecilia. Can find it in the chat. What about the Juventus? Juventus is in black dots, you know it, purple dots for the away team. Average position, we were playing quite low. Look, you see Juventus quite low with Chiesa and Dusan up. A big difference, I don't know if you remember last year, but last year there was only one man totally isolated up front. Now, at least we are with two men up. Cambiaso that played way higher than Kostic. For what reason? Because they were playing a lot here. And you see that they were trying to attract us. It was even more in the first half where they were trying to attract us there. You see? And leaving here, they were trying to leave the big spaces on the left side of the field. Why was I there? I don't remember what I wanted to check. At the end, Juventus, at the end of the first half, 60% of the attacks came from Kostic. And then in the second half, we balanced a bit, playing a bit more on the right side of the field. And according to me, the right side was working extremely well. 63 passes or touches for Danilo, 47 passes and 35 accuracy. If you're looking at pass accuracy from our players, Alexander 100%, but yeah, he played a few games. The best one was Locatelli with 85. 85 for Locatelli, 84 for Cambiaso, 80 for Dusan Vlahovic. 20 balls touched, 10 passes, 8 succeeded. Chiesa was bad, I remember. Let's see where he finished. Chiesa, 60%. Look, Chiesa 60% pass accuracy. Filip Kostic 59. It was a disaster in pass accuracy. 54 for Szczesny, but he's a goalkeeper. Moiskin, he enters, he's doing 2 passes. One is doing okay, one is missing. Arkadiusz Milik, even worse. He's entering, protecting the ball was okay, but pass was bad. Eric is saying that Kostic was bad today. For me, it was not bad. It was not bad. He played quite okay. But it's true that if you are looking at how much he missed, not good. Not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. Look, Kostic has been bad, but he makes up for it because he had to improve a lot defensively. But we need him at offensively as well with the crosses and sprints. Dana's music, maybe you are not a Juve mentality. But guys, don't fight with each other in the chat. I don't know. I didn't follow that discussion. Danilo was good enough. He was good. Danilo was good. Danilo was really good. Danilo was really good. I think that Danilo was good. Look, first half, second half where Juve was attacking, while Napoli, you see, first half Napoli was really attacking on that right side, leaving that left. Why? Because they wanted to create spaces, a bit more balance in second half, but still, that was their technique and it didn't work. Or it was about to work if there were no individual mistakes. That's what I wanted to show you. First half, Juve with black dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and only 4 for Napoli. In the second half, you have 1... for Napoli, then you have the goal, so it's 1-1. Juventus is trying from outside of the box, inside of the box. And from the 80th minute, that's where Napoli is trying from every single angle. Juventus didn't. Honestly, I think it's a total deserved game. And total deserved win. Juventus played better than Napoli. Then, Osimhen can do 5-1 how much he wants. Did you see Osimhen with a 5-1? They are at minus 12. What are they speaking about? As if they are speaking about, I don't know, a team that is winning game in, game out. They are winning league in, league out. Oh, ragazzi, they had a miracle season with the World Cup. With all the stars aligned, you are going to the Allianz Stadium, you are losing 1-0. Just shut up and go home. Take the bus to the airport in Caselle. Take the plane, go back home, go back Napoli. Focus on the other team. Go back to where you belong, ragazzi, hoping to fight for a top 4. Not more than that. What are you coming to the biggest team of Italy and you are doing 5-1? You think that I am offended? You think that I am shocked? You think it happened last year? In the worst Juve of history, we finished third on the field. And we were the only team that was putting you a bit in danger before that 5-1. Oh, what are we speaking about? Osimhen, with all the respect. One Scudetto in 33 years and you think that you go to the home of the Bianconeri where we build the stadium. Your stadium is about to collapse and you do 5-1. What are we speaking about? You are a fantastic player? Yes, you are a fantastic player. Absolutely yes. But levels. One season. And that 5-1, and what? What now? You will take that 5-1 and you will repeat it until when? Until 2050, if you want to. If you like to. If this is your pride and your joy forever, okay. I'm speaking about results. I don't remember the wins over Napoli. I studied them, it was in 2021, Cristiano Ronaldo, Dybala, but I don't care. Seriously, it's not the win of a single game that matters. It is the victory of the Scudetto. You won last year, you have the Scudetto, it was deserved. Applause for Napoli in a perfect year. Okay, 5-1. What are you doing? Why? Osimhen. Hey, basta. According to me, let me say thank you because we received a few messages again from GTA Bianconero, 25 months on the channel, saying we are first again. And one day, one of the two will give up, and hopefully it will be the Nerazzurri against Udinese tomorrow. Forza Bianconeri. We have Guido Gencarelli, grandissimo, 22 months with us. Ciao Beppe. You said Vlahovic the worst, but I think Kostic is also catastrophic. I would not say Kostic helped a lot defensively, offensively. He ran up and down. He missed a lot, I agree, but gave a lot of support. Only one time there was a counterattack where he did exactly the same mistake as against the goal of Inter, where he totally missed his man. He was not in position. But it was not fantastic offensively. But if you're comparing both with what Kostic is offering you in double face and what Kostic is doing, for me there is no, you can't even compare them. Out of 10, only one arrived where it's needed, mainly. But it's also because of fatigue, and he needs to improve. He needs to improve, and on that one we 100% agree. It's time. But if I'm looking at the entire 360 degree of Kostic, for me, much better. Trying to find the stats defensively of Kostic. I didn't check them, so I don't know what I'm saying. Let me check where is Kostic defensively. Kostic. If you're looking here, 3 tackles, 2 winning tackles, 1 interception. It's not bad. Cambiaso was on fire there on the right. 4 tackles, 2-1. He committed 4 fouls. He won 2 fouls. He was really into the game. 1 clearance for Cambiaso. Kostic, 0 clearances. General stats from Kostic, 7 duels. 7 duels for Kostic. 4 of them won. Aerial duels, 2. He won 1. Possession 1 for Kostic, 6. He's in top 3 of possession 1. Top 3 of possession 1. Possession lost, 17. He's the one that lost most possession. So that's correct. That's not okay. That's not okay at all. Mohammed, my friend, my brother, is offering 5 memberships to the people in the chat. Thank you for your altruism. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Mohammed Youssef, my friend, my brother. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And then we have Italian and Australian fan, a football fan. Loving Juventus, loving Tottenham. They're giving a super sticker, beautiful super sticker. Thank you. Grazie, really appreciate it. I spoke well about the Australian guys a bit earlier, and of course, you are one of them, together with Ricardo as well. And GTA is also offering 5 membership on the channel. Just fantastic. Just fantastic. Look at that. We are growing. Yeah, boom, boom. 705. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the channel because I'm putting a lot of efforts and also not giving up on this one, of course, because this one is Juve, you know, GJustjuve. So, not giving up on this one, absolutely not. And that's why it's required a lot of efforts. Oh, what else? Thank you. Himanshu Rai, Paul, Jesus Heart, Bremerwald for Alejandro, Zuagi, I'm fighting those who are harming Juve by not telling the truth. But Zuagi, there is one thing that you have to keep in mind, that are not telling your truth. And I believe that this is important when you are communicating and when you are on a Juve channel or when you are communicating with people, your truth, which is not the absolute truth. You know, I have a channel since 4 years. We are with 20,000 Juventini. I don't believe that you ever heard me saying, I am right and you are wrong. I can give you my opinion. I can debate. I can give you my explanation why I think that something is like that. But I never saying that you are 100% wrong. Never. Never, never, never. Because we all have our way of interpretation. We all have our way of liking things or disliking things. I love yellow as a favorite color. Some people will hate yellow. When I see that there is yellow on the shirt of Juve, I like it because also yellow is my favorite color. If you hate yellow and they put yellow on the first shirt, you will probably hate it. Am I right or am I wrong? Nobody's right or wrong. If you believe in your idea, in your conception, that if you need to be called deserving a win because you have more possession, according to my idea of football, it's not correct. Because football is not, according to me, only offensive phase. It's offensive and it's defensive phase, and it's also there, a balance. But that's my vision. Maybe one day I will play against you. You have a team, I have a team. You will play only with possession and offensive, and maybe you will win. And that game, that specific game, I will be wrong. Because at the end, you can adopt a lot of different styles. But like Guardiola said, like Tottenham coach said yesterday, the guy that I don't know the name, he said, you can say that we are playing nice. You can say that we are deserving a lot of appraisals and whatever you want to, but I don't care. I want to win. And at the end, there is one thing that we can all agree on, or we have to agree on, is there is only one at the end of the season that is winning, and it's the one that made the most points. And why is that important when we're analyzing the season of Juventus at the moment is that we have 36 points and we are momentarily first. I hope not. I'm touching wood, I'm touching head, I'm touching things that I can't mention on the channel, but one day we will lose. Can be the next one. Against Genoa, can be that we will lose against Genoa. But I tell you the truth, ragazzi, my truth, how many times now, how many weeks people are telling us, this is not sustainable. This is not sustainable. Like this you can't. We will be smashed by big teams like Inter and Napoli. One we drew. With Inter they gave up. With Barella they saying it's the most difficult team in Italy to play against. We won against Napoli. We won against Milan. We won against Fiorentina. We won against Lazio. Maybe we will lose next week. Can be, eh? What will we do then? We will come here on the channel. We say, hey, you see, it was not sustainable. Yeah, but how much? And after how long? That's what I think. Then we can speak about possession. Do I want Juventus to keep more possession? Yes, I would love to. Yeah. Do I want Juventus to have more stats? Yeah. But at the end, we have one more shot on target than Napoli. So you can speak about Napoli having possession, they deserve, but they don't shot on target. What do you want? It's my fault. It's not my fault. It's their fault. It's their fault. Like we did mistakes in not being accurate. This is not on Allegri. This is on the players. They are not accurate. We are playing with Not Pogba, not Fagioli. Oh, they were part of the team. Huh? They were important members of the team. We had no Mercato. The only player that we signed is injured. We are playing with Gatti, Danilo, Bremer in defense, 3-man defense. What do you want? More than that? I don't know. Huh? I don't know. Then will we win the Champions League with this team? On paper, no. On paper, no. But on paper, what is paper? What is paper? Italian, I already said thank you, GTA as well. But Italian is becoming a member for 6 months now. Hi, Beppe, I've been watching you for 32 months. I love you. Hey, I know, the long-time loyal fans. Mohamed Youssef, Italian or Australian fan. How many do we have here in the chat? So many. GTA Bianconero. So many. And you can't know how much I'm happy about that. And really grateful. Seriously. Seriously. More than what you think. But seriously. Can't hate on fans for having high standards. Oh, no. No, I agree. We have to have high standards. We need to. We are Juventus. We are a team that won 38 times the league. That arrived the most in Champions League finals, even if we lost them. I mean, the team that lost the most. We need to have high standards. But having high standards, omitting totally the context, is, according to me, blinding ourselves. It's not accepting, it's understanding. And understanding, it's the first step to understand even more what you have to do to go back to these high standards. At the moment, what we have to do, and that's why Giuntoli, Allegri, they are all speaking about top 4. Top 4, top 4, top 4. Why? It's not because we don't want to dream, It's not because we don't want to win the Scudetto. It's a minimum objective. But why? Because the first mattoncino, the first Lego block that you put is going back again in Champions League for having the money that is entering your pocket. This is objective number 1. Because with that money, you are again sustainable, you have money, and you can go and you can build. That's the truth. Do you believe that Antonio Conte in the first year were doing only games like Juve Parma and Juve Milan? It's not true. Take that away from your head. It's not true, because we did so many ugly draws. But there was that grinta, there was that will. And there is Angelo Alessio, the vice coach of Conte that I saw in the city. Not this time, but the time before when it was Juve Verona. The days before, I was with my family, with my wife, with myself. I met Angelo Alessio. We had a small talk, but he said it 2-3 days ago in Tutto Sport or Gazzetta dello Sport. I don't know. This Juve looks like, feels like the first one of Antonio Conte. For what reason? For that cohesive team. That's what Conte started to build with. Not the fantastic striker of 25 goals. Not cohesive team with one objective. We go. Together. I'm lost with in what I'm saying now. Eldar, forwards need to start scoring yellow, good color. Thank you, Eldar, for the same taste of colors. But I agree. I agree that we need to score. Because I don't know if you realized it or not. When I was live, I know, you know that I have all the stats always next to me. Gatti, Federico Gatti, is our 3rd best striker of the season. And it's not that you have Dusan Vlahovic with 15 goals, Chiesa with 12, and then you have a gap, Federico Chiesa with 3. Because then the problem would be that our midfielders are not scoring. No, our problem is that Federico Gatti is at 3. It's 1 goal less than Chiesa. 2 goals less than Vlahovic. That's a problem, That's of course a problem. That's absolutely a problem. And then today you will tell me, but we never attack. It's because of Allegri. I can understand it against Atalanta, and you're right. I can understand it. I can agree with you against Atalanta the full game. I can agree with you second half of Inter. I can agree with you in multiple occasions, but not today. But not today. But not today. If today you have 11 shots, you are the one that is going on target the most. Not today. Not today, my friends. With all the respect, not today. Zaki Warfa, another loyal one of the channel. Thank you for your donation. How DV9 gets chances after chances ahead of the other two boys, and you can't compare him to Osimhen. DV9 has jelly legs, clumsy, no strength in the legs, bad player. That's the comment of Zaki. I tell you, Dusan Vlahovic, I told you, don't start now. I said, I want to keep Dusan Vlahovic, potential player, young player, big investment. I would be sad if Dusan would leave Juve and that we say we didn't try enough. I didn't want Lukaku to come to Juve, but on the channel, I always said, on the other side, I really believe, I'm confirmed that Osimhen, that Lukaku would have done really well in this Juventus of this year. I was convinced about it, 100% that he would have done really well. He's not there. We have Dusan, happy. We are all happy. But Dusan needs to step up now. He needs to step up. At least in your behavior. Mamma mia, whining. And this kind of occasion, if it's Holland is putting it in the goal, he's putting it in the goal. If you want to be at the levels of Holland, you have to put him in the goal. If it's Mbappe, that is a different position, different player. But Mbappe in front of the goal, he doesn't miss that. He doesn't miss it. Lautaro Martinez, he doesn't miss it. Osimhen is not missing it. And if you miss one time, it's okay. 2 times, you can forgive. 3 times, ragazzi. He needs to step up big time, Big time. Because, he's the most paid player of Juve. The most paid player of Juve. Mohamed, thank you for the donation. The good days are coming back. We are a team they now fear again. Game style is second priority after gaining strong image. In the tunnel, you already make a difference. And I already start seeing the teams again in the tunnels that are saying, this Juve is never giving up. The result that you will tell me you have to beat Verona much earlier. You have to beat Monza much earlier. But these results at the end of the season, they are so important. They are so important because they give you autostima, self-awareness, conviction, but also are sending a message to the other ones, are telling, hey, Juve, we never give up. We never give up. In the past, when we considered that 1-1, probably would have given up. Ragazzi, I spoke with Adrien Rabiot. I can't reveal everything, of course, because what happens in La Continassa stays in La Continassa. You know it. Otherwise, it would not be professional from me. And also as a friend, if you hear secrets, you don't share them. But I spoke with Cambiaso. I spoke with Rabiot. I saw Moishkin. I met Giovanni Manna. Federico Cherubini even twice because he was also there at the under-19 games on Wednesday. Yeah, it's true, Aldo. Except when they are recording the phone calls. Hopefully, they will not have recorded what I said. No, I'm smiling. Of course, I'm smiling. Guys, I couldn't wait to show you real life here. Mamma mia. I'm like a kid, I need to make a video about my trip. But I have no time because I opened the other channel. I'm busy. But my trip was... Look at that. Adrien Rabiot. Pour mon ami. What does that mean, pour mon ami? For my friend, Beppe con affetto, with sympathy, with care, and then his signature. Ragazzi, this is fantastic. I seriously, but you know why? Because I'm not a big fan, honestly, of signatures. Because I think if it's a signature, you receive them through the mail or whatever. It's like a chain signature. We don't know. And then you have it. It's nice. Of course, you have the signature of a player. But it doesn't have that affection, sentimento. The how can we say in English? That that romantismo. So if someone signs and he says it's great, let's not pretend it's not great. But it's not the same that when you want to see the video. That's me with Ken, for example. But you already saw that on social media. Of course, you already saw that one. That's with. But wait, and then I will explain you about Rabiot. Look, Adrien. That's the picture with Adrien. We have a picture with Cambiaso here. Fantastic. But I have a video. Look, I will take away the sound so that you don't hear what we are speaking. Look how big he is. Look how big he is, Adrien. He's a giant. He stayed with me. I promise you, I will tell you in a second. I will tell you. Then he understood that it was a bit too small. So what did he do? He's huge. He's huge. Look, he's sitting next to me. We spoke, this is me with Adrien Rabiot. Look, I can show you here. Oh, don't.
It's time.
Look, we spoke like long. Then he was here. Then he finally decided to sign the shirt with Cambiaso here. But Rabiot is giant, giant. But Rabiot, I tell you, you want the truth? We spoke French. Then we spoke Italian when there were other people. But for 30 minutes, we spoke French. I tell you about Rabiot. So I was in La Continassa, and he saw, because he's following me on Instagram as well, he saw that I was there, and out of nowhere, I received a direct message on Instagram from Adrien Rabiot. Where are you? In French, because he knows that I'm speaking French. So he said, where are you? T'es où? And I said, I'm here in La Continassa, in the media center. I showed him a picture where I was, and then he doesn't answer. I said, okay, Then 30 minutes later, he said, where are you? Do you have 2 minutes? He's asking me, do you have 2 minutes? I said, yeah, Cambiaso is still not there, so I have time before the live. Okay, I'm here, he says. I said, we're here. And then he's arriving from the door. He's entering. He gave me immediately a hug, like this. I disappeared from planet Earth like for a millisecond when he was enveloping me because I was so small. He was so huge, so, like this. And then we started speaking about football. We spoke about, I tell you the topics in French. We started speaking about the win over Monza. We spoke about his words about the Scudetto. When he said, we believe in the Scudetto. We spoke about Gagliardini. He spoke about Gagliardini, ragazzi. We spoke about, football in the beginning. And then we switched because he says to me, where is your shirt? I said, my shirt is there. I said, okay, let's go and we will sign it. We go, and then that's where you see the video. He's sitting, and he has that pen. And I was thinking, he will sign, he will leave. Of course, we spoke like 5 minutes.
It's time.
I promise you it's true. I'm not lying. I have everything recorded. He started speaking about my family. How is it possible that you're speaking that many languages? What are you doing from a job? What are you doing like living? Your son, you are Italian, you're living in Belgium. Okay, now I understand. He spoke, and he had the pen. I was thinking, I give him the pen so he signs, and he spoke with me, I promised you, between 25 and 30 minutes. I believe it was 30 minutes. And when he left? When Cambiaso arrived. Otherwise, I think we would have still be speaking today. No, because there was the game. But I promise you, it was just epic and fantastic. Interest in everything. We spoke about my father, how hard he worked in the night, because my father worked like 11 or 12 years at night. We never saw him when we were kids. He did a lot of sacrificing. I know he was showing interest. And I can promise you, I now spoke with a lot of players. It's more rare than normal. It was really, really nice. Really, 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 really nice. We are lucky to have a player like that. Lucky. I promise you, lucky. No, I will not reveal what he said about the Gagliardini. No, because then it's not okay. You don't do that. But seriously, really beautiful. Then we spoke with Cambiaso. Cambiaso, super funny. Young, super funny. was really nice. I can't reveal everything today, otherwise what do I do on the video? Luca, grandissimo seminara, 10 months, ciao Beppe, grande vittoria stasera. Indeed, big win today, with a picture of, that's Allegri, in the air. Luca, and then we have Ali, thank you for the donation. Beppe, please tell me if Rabiot renews or I couldn't sleep. I can answer you. I didn't ask. I honestly believe that it's not a question to ask when a player is giving you a bit of, I can say maybe a bit of friendship, appreciation. You don't ask. You know that I have a lot of players that are now even following me on Instagram. Solé is following me. And when he was about to leave Juve or not, I never asked him. Ciao Ryan. I never asked him. Never asked him, will you leave Juve? Will you stay? What do you want? Never. I told him, when he was playing, before he played against Inter, I sent him and he answered me with a fantastic message. But I never asked. I have Solé, I have Rabiot, I have a few players from the women, I have next-gen players, I have a lot of people, but you don't do that. Never, you don't do it. I think, so I can't answer you, Ali. With all the respect, with all the love I have for you, I can't, because I don't even know myself. Ahmad, I think Rabiot is the player that changed the opinion of the fans about him the most last 2 seasons. Maybe should do a poll about this. But no, I think that we all agree. On that. Really unexpected media always projected Rabiot as a strange guy. I believe Rabiot found niche in Turin, his second family. Hopefully Rabiot will renew his contract. Well, on the channel, the loyal ones, they will probably remember. I already explained it here. How many times did I explain it here? Do you remember that I said one day, I was not there, but that they told me that Adrien Rabiot was one of the only players that the day of his signature, the first time when he arrived, he asked, because he was there in the office, and who is working upstairs. They saw the marketing is upstairs, and he asked to go there and to shake their hand, to meet them, which players are not doing. Players are doing the medicals, they are signing, they are doing the picture, because everything is really scheduled. He took it, and people, when he was not playing that great for Juve, people already told me it's a pity, because he's a fantastic person and fantastic human being. Of course, these are the stories that you are not telling when he's playing bad, where people are hating him, because people will say, but we don't care about a nice guy. But now we can say it. Now we can say that since the beginning, he was fantastic. And now that I met him, that I spoke with him, that we hugged, that we spoke 30 minutes, I can confirm, Rabiot is one of my top favorite players of Juve. Yeah. Off the field, 100%, and on the field. I can say it without, and I'm super happy. So, I was the only one who celebrated Rabiot's thing. No, not the only one. Not the only one. But there were not a lot of people. It's true. This one I can confirm. Peter, Beppe, you said you would personally carry Rabiot on your shoulders to Manchester when Ten Hag wanted him last year before doing a great season. It's true. I said that. It's true. It's true. It's true. Because they were offering 20 million euro, because he comes from seasons that were not perfect, because we can sell on a player that was hated by the people. And I said, of course, if they are giving us 20 million euro, I take them. Would I have regretted it now? Probably yes. So I take back, and that's also a sign, and I'm happy that you remember, and I remember as well, of course, what I said, but I'm happy that you are saying it back and that I pinned it out. I could just have ignored it, but because people, they change mind. Sometimes we are wrong, and then you just have to come here and say, I'm wrong. Or maybe you can say, I was correct in that moment, but my opinion changed. Can be, It's not always that you are wrong. Sometimes you are right, and then the opinion change. Oh, I wore the shirt of Rabiot before speaking with him, So there is a sense that I say, okay, I changed my mind in a way. Lucola, grande Lu, thank you for the donation. Keep up the great work. Really, thank you for the appreciation. Really appreciate it. Let me check here. Did we grow? We grew a bit. 707 on the second channel. Guys, again, for the people that are still here, support me there. Footbold is the name of the channel. And then I want also that you comment when you're watching the video. Is it great? Do you like it or not? Because that's important for me. Good night, Mark. Ali, Beppe. Also did not want Chiesa, but as... Oh, yeah. I didn't want Chiesa. How much? But I didn't even want Rabiot. I didn't have the channel back then, but I was against Rabiot. I was against Paredes. I was against Chiesa. And I will tell you even more. When I was younger, I was against Buffon coming to Juve. How wrong was I? The best goalkeeper of the world. But he was already great at Parma. But I was so, sentimentally attached to Peruzzi back then. Then we had Van der Sar, of course. But to Peruzzi back then. And I saw that young Buffon that was doing sometimes unnecessary dives. Like, you can take the ball normally. No, he was just over-exaggerating the dive. He was young. They were calling him Superman. He was playing on that as well. I was not 100% convinced. Great goalkeeper. If at that time you were not able to understand that he was a great goalkeeper, you were wrong. But I was not 100% convinced that he would have been that Buffon. And luckily, I'm not doing Mercato. Luckily, I repeat endlessly, luckily. McKennie is having a turnaround this season too. Oh, yeah, 100%. Andrei is speaking with Rakan. Don't forget Fagioli. This kid will become a legend for us. You will see. I hope so. Yeah, I think, it's true. It's crazy. But no, now we spoke 30 minutes. I will not tell him, hey, that I didn't want you at Juve when you came from Paris Saint-Germain. Of course not. But I believe if we continue, the contacts one day, I will tell him, you prove me wrong. I will tell him without problem. Lil Guy, ciao Beppe, was it handball from Di Lorenzo? Oh, live? Yes, 100%. Replay? Not 100% anymore. 75%, yes. What I'm angry about is not that it's penalty or not. What I'm angry about is that why sometimes you use VAR, why sometimes you don't use VAR. Why sometimes it's written check over, and I know and I'm reassured that they checked, and sometimes nothing is written. And most of the time it's against Juve that they don't check. That's what made me angry. That's what was really annoying. But I believe that 100% of the people were wrong on McKennie. Who believe, honestly, can you find someone that was still believing in McKennie when he went to Leeds and came back? I think that we were all wrong. McKennie is doing really well. I didn't want him back. I believe himself was really scared to come back because he said it as well in an interview. Coming back where you failed in a way, because, if Leeds didn't relegate, he was probably still in Premier League today. It's hard, It's hard to go back somewhere. But he worked, and now he's appreciated. For me, Peruzzi is my goat. Buffon is stronger. But sentimentally, I grew up with Peruzzi. We won the Champions League with Peruzzi, so Peruzzi will always have a special spot in my heart. But that's what I was explaining. Siamak, grandissimo Siamak. Actually, I beg. What? I didn't understand it, but I'm happy to read you, Siamak. Long time ago that I read you. Alessandro, Leeds fan, don't rate McKennie. No, I understand. No one would have McKennie as a... No, nobody, Nobody. Fede, black and white US. Grande Fede. I did. I always liked McKennie. I don't think he wanted to leave in first place, but I would not be that much convinced that he didn't want to leave. But Leeds was a good reality check for him. He grew a lot. That part I agree. Leeds was a real reality check for him. That he wanted to leave, I think he wanted. I'm nearly sure he wanted to leave, not joining Leeds. He was probably expecting bigger teams that would be interested on him. When he saw, indeed, that these teams were not there, the first reality check was Leeds, and then also it didn't go that well with Leeds. It was a second reality check, but Max Allegri is saying it. We were together in the beginning of the season, and I told him, this is your last chance. Not for me, Allegri, not for Juve, probably for your career. Probably for your career. And you remember the words of Max saying, yes, he's doing well, but he needs to work on being consistent, not in the way of playing, consistent in behavior, focused. And I have to admit that until now, he's fantastically well doing it. Now, of course, if you're telling me, Beppe, but the expectations of Juve and McKennie, what are we speaking about? We had midfielders like Paolo Sosa, Antonio Conte, Torricelli, Pirlo, Pogba, Prime, Vidal. Okay, what are we speaking about? But today, with the team that we have, McKennie is deserving a start, and is deserving that we applaud him. Is it Toni Kroos? No. Is it Thomas Muller? This is a different position. No. Is it Camavinga potential or Tchouaméni? No. But he's really, really, really doing well. And these are the things that we don't forget and that we applaud. Hazard, 25 mois, 25 months, 25 mesi, best start to the weekend for the Juve, for the Udinese. Well, when you play on Friday, and I said it last time against Monza, but when you play on Friday and you win, it's fantastic, Saturday you have free, Sunday you have free, and you can watch all the games of the other ones tranquilo, relaxed, hoping that your opponents are losing. But even if they don't lose, you say, okay, it's okay, and you go on. If you don't want to watch the other games and you want to go out with your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your man, your husband, whatever, you can do whatever you want to. And you're relaxed. If you lose on Friday, that's so painful. Because you lose and you're already pissed off. Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, mamma mia, what a disaster. We still have one game to play on Friday, the next one. Beppe, what did you think of Juve signing Baggio all those years ago? I was really young. I was really young at the time, so I watched Baggio at Juve, but it's not, when people are saying, I follow Juve since I was 5 years old, 6 years old, and watching them, yeah, but your opinion about what you watch football when you're 6, 7 years old, it's too young to really deeply understand. Then I saw Baggio, he was fantastic and great. Baggio is probably the best Italian player ever, and also the way that he was playing with huge injuries in a row. Fantastic, of course, but it was a big drama because at the time it was not like today. It was not like the player has a word to say. There was no bossman law. It was a club that was owning you, and the club, they decided if they sold you or not. He didn't want to join Juve. He didn't want to join Juve at first. It was a big controversy, but at the end he did 5 years. Didn't start well, not because of him, but the coach, whatever, and at the end he also won. So, grande Roberto Baggio. No, thank you, Dospi. Really appreciate it, Dospi. But you know what was the problem with McKennie in the past? Sometimes he was technically good, but had absolutely no sense of tactics. And sometimes he was that much trying to please the coach, paying attention for the tactics, that he was a drama technically. And this season, for the very first time, I see a concentrated, focused McKennie that is able to do both. Not at excellence of technique, but still trying to mix both, which we can be quite happy about. And it's the third one, third game in a row that he's not playing. It's a good, valid question, Hanin. No, third. Let me check. I can be wrong, but out of my mind, it was the third one where he didn't play. Wait, let me check. So he didn't play today. He didn't play against Monza, and that's 2. He didn't play against Inter, and that's 3. He played Cagliari, so my memory is still working. So 3 games without playing. 3 games. He came back slightly low back pain after during the international break, and then since then he didn't play. Well, today I said it during the live as well. During the live, I said no, I don't believe that Miretti and Nicolussi will enter. For what reason? Because they are skilled players, they are good players, but probably physically they would not have be able to contrast the players that entered from Napoli that are a lot more technique and so on, where you need some physical players that were able to go in and to go on contrast and duels. So today I understand that he didn't enter Miretti nor Nicolussi. Then we play against Genoa next week. Maybe there they will have some times. But no, there are some moments. And he comes back from low back pain. This is not the game that we have to go for with him. So Inter is because of the low back pain. Monza at the end, he's entering Danilo, Milik, Keane, Locatelli. Players that were there to, at a certain moment, to resist, because we were winning 1-0 until the 91st. It was only 1-0 today as well. I believe also the 1-0s that we are doing are great because we win, but on the other side, they are a bit against rotations of players, because a 1-0 is risky. It's risky. Last Samurai is happy because he can start with a great weekend. Grande Last Samurai. Could be, but at the moment there is no way, because quantitative we don't have the quantities to loan a player at the moment. Juve has. Baggio was a fantastic player, amazing to watch at the time. I was not a Juve fan, but loved how Juve played. And you see, and then you became a Juve fan. Chef, what a great week. I finally finished my semester with top 3 in my class. Congratulations. GTA 6 and a new... GTA 6 2025 at the end. So it's 2 years from now on. Announcement, yes, but calma. 2 years in advance. And most importantly, Juve pulled the 3-point fino alla fine for Serie. On that one I agree. GTA, if you tell me that in 10 years, Zacchi, Beppe, don't forget, I was one of a few who kept defending Rabiot. It's true. AJ on Twitter, you here always. I have always, you can be there. I have always been or tried to be partial on Rabiot. When he was doing well, I was congratulating him against everyone. When he was doing bad, according to me, I was saying it. But I always tried to keep a door open, and I saw a lot of or at least off-the-ball work, dirty work of Rabiot, but Zacchi was a big defender of Rabiot. That's true. Credits where it's due. Credits where it's due. Indeed, Dragon is saying it as well. I think the first tackles from Danilo helped. Yeah. But how many times did we speak about it? How you enter a game. Ciao Kaushik. Fantastic Kaushik. He's following me everywhere, on every single channel. Fantastic Kaushik. Fantastic. That's also always beautiful to have, this kind of nice. It's just nice. People are helping you, are on the journey. Let's say on the journey together. I really appreciate it. Really. Do we want to check a bit if we have a nice post? Win against Milan, win against Lazio, win against Napoli, win against Fiorentina, win against Torino, draw against Inter, draw against Atalanta. Hey, but you see, last year we were speaking about the Juve for the last 2 seasons, or if not 3 seasons, that were not able to win against top 4 teams. Now there is a way, there is a dominance, and I know that We all want perfection. We all strive for perfection. I believe also Juve is striving for perfection. Sometimes you have it. Sometimes there is a way to, a journey to. But look at the difference. Look at the difference. We are doing what we were not able to do. BT, the locker room video is so heartwarming. Which locker room video? Can you tag me? Because I didn't see it. What is this? I wanted to post the ranking. Minus 12. Oh, you know the 5-1? Maybe. Oh. Maybe the 5-1. This is what Osimhen. Ragazzi, I just understand. When Osimhen is doing 5-1, it's actually to show the ranking at the moment. Napoli 5th and Juve 1st. I didn't understand it. Now I get why. I didn't know. I thought it was referring to the 5-1 loss of Juve last year in the Maradona Stadium. Now I understand. It's showing the 5th position of Napoli. To be sure that we don't forget that Juve is 1st. Juve 1st, Napoli 5th. This is what... I didn't get it. I didn't get that. How do you write Victor? Is it with a K or with a C? Let me check. With a C. With a C. Victor. No. Post. What is happening? Did he post it or not? Where is... Wait. Did I post it or not? Boo. I don't even know if I... Did I post it or not? I don't know what happened. And my phone just died as well. I have no battery. Did I post it or not? Boo. Yeah, I did. Okay, let me just charge my phone 1 second, guys. I forgot. So what are you saying on planet Twitter about Juve? Did we hear a bit about the words of did we hear the words of Max Allegri? I don't know. Max to the zone. Can we dream of the Scudetto like Danilo just... Danilo spoke about the Scudetto. The Scudetto. Let's say that winning tonight was important because Napoli are now 12 points behind. Thread. But where is the thread? The thread will arrive. No, I can't show that one. I will be blocked. Players aren't playing for... RB comes is... okay, here. This is the moment where I went totally crazy. People are saying that's the definitive meme for when we are missing goals towards the goal. Here, I will bookmark that one because that's an important one. Paolo Rossi, ex-Juve, not player, but important journalist. The most beautiful thing of Juve is that we see that it's a team full of difetti is, let me translate it, full of flaws and even more full of amazing things will to overcome them. And even more full of an amazing will to overcome them. It's not just a question of character, it's knowing exactly what you need to do to grow. Gatti is a symbolic image of Juve Napoli, of Juve. Yeah, I agree. Coach of the month, here, Allegri. The kids, the guys, they have will. The team is humble. We don't go crazy anymore in panic mode when we are doing mistake, and this is extremely important. That's a good thing on that mistake of Szczesny. That was an important one, because a weak Juve in the past, would have collapsed mentally. Here not. We were also lucky that it was not a goal, because then you need to react. But Juventus was able to keep the head out of the water here. That's important. The balance is the strength of a great team. We stayed in the game, and there is always a desire to improve. Good physical match from us. If you don't work hard, the result won't come. I agree. People are asking me in the chat, where is Yildiz? Yildiz is on the bench. Oh, yeah, probably you forget, guys. But I just explained it. At a certain moment, it was half time or the 50th minute, and people said, we need to change. I want to see this player. I want to see that player. I want to see this. I want to do this. At a certain moment, we have to think about the team. We have to stop thinking individually. We have to think about the greatness of the team. We have to think about the result. We want to win that game. We are on a 1-0. It was 1-0, by the way. It was the 55th minute. I want to see this guy. What? Why? Why do you want to see this guy? We are in control of the game. We are not risking because they are never going on target. We are winning 1-0. The team is still there physically. Why do we want to change? Yildiz, he will have minutes. Yes, he's 18. He was not even supposed... You know that he's coming from the under 19. He was not even supposed to be with the first team. He's gaining experience. He has the moment of his life with Turkish national team. Yeah, but this is not the game for him. We still have, don't forget, a Chiesa and a Dusan Vlahovic to recuperate mentally, physically, and also in the stats. Don't forget about that. People, they underestimate it. You don't put Chiesa on the bench because you want to try Kenan Yildiz. You don't. You don't put Vlahovic on the bench because you want to try Kenan Yildiz. You don't. You don't do it. Because it's part of a context. It's part of bigger... I know it's not romantic what I will tell you, and you will not like it, but it's the reality. Football is first and all a business. Why? Because without business, you're not able to pursue success. You can't. The fairy tale, of course, the fairy tale exists. But without money, you can't. Today's world, you can't. This is why Champions League qualification is so important. And a player of 80 million euro, if you decide that you put him on the bench without having at least tried everything you could, next year you lose him for 20 million euro. Next year. So, you see? Before you need. So... but I was a bit worried about physical condition of Dusan. I think that it was quite... I think it was muscular, and that's annoying. That's dangerous. He spoke a lot, Allegri, press conference. And you see it here. And this is not a good sign. Vlahovic had a good game. He came off due to cramps. Okay, if it's cramp, it's okay. Which means he worked hard and well for the team. Okay. Daniel, Beppe, is there any chance of keeping Ilinjur? Maybe alone on January and return? No, I don't think so. But then maybe, yeah, but I don't think so. Feeling? I don't think so. Feeling, no, I think we will, and it makes sense, huh? It makes sense. For me, no. Is it a pity? Yeah, of course, it's a pity. But sometimes, I was speaking with Cambiaso, and we were speaking about something important. You need work ethic. You need to be gifted, because without talent, without work ethic, it's really difficult. You can sometimes arrive. Without talent, you can arrive. With work ethic, with only talent, you can arrive somewhere. But when you have both combined, it's fantastic. But then you need a third ingredient. But it's not only in football. It's luck. Luck is important. What am I speaking about when I'm saying luck? Luck of being at the right moment where you have to be. Luck that the ball is going in the goal instead of the post. Luck that the team that you are just entering is complete, and you have maybe the luck that someone is injured and that's the position that you are playing for. Luck that you are in a moment where Juventus is winning 9 Scudetti in a row, and that you are just arriving in that moment where there is space for you because you are winning every game 3-0. In the Barcelona of Guardiola, they were winning every game 5-0, and then you have luck. That's the moment you had to be there. And sometimes you have no luck. What is the no luck of Yildiz? Of Inning Jr.? According to me, there are 2. On top of all the other things that we don't know. But there are 2 things. The first one is the change of system, because he's a real 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 player, more than a 3-5-2 player. 1. Change of system, going towards a 3-5-2. It's difficult. On top of that, you have a Cambiaso, you have a Kostic that are there. That's difficult. And the fact that Juventus is playing 1 time a week. Not because of Juve, but because of external things, which means that the rotation is way less. And maybe you want a third thing. Why? Because Juventus, it's true, we are not the team of ball possession. We are not a team that is winning 3-0 every game. Would I love to win 3-0 every game? Yeah, even if I would miss sometimes this kind of stress, because for me, living a game, I don't want to watch football with popcorn. I don't want to watch football with eating pizza no, I don't want. I want to watch my game. Sometimes I don't understand when we are live doing the match reaction. Some people are telling me, Beppe, during a game, 50th minute stress that is there. Beppe, who do you prefer, Cristiano or Messi? But I don't care. Or people are, and that's, you can say they are not Juve fans. Okay, I agree. But then people are telling me, Beppe, who do you think we will buy in January at the 60th minute of Juve Napoli, where I have the stress level there? I love that stress. I live for that stress. It's 90 minutes. Usually twice a week. Now it's once a week, so we accept, we move on. But it's 90 minutes where I want to have stress. I promise you, you will think that I'm crazy, but maybe also because I'm a neutral fan and I didn't care. But I was watching Barcelona in the golden Barcelona years, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, la manita. I had no fun. My brothers, they loved it. They were big fans of that Juve first, but then they loved the Barcelona of Messi, Guardiola. Boring. 3-0 after 20 minutes, and it's over. But that's personality. I want my team where I have stress. Then, if you tell me we win every time 5-0 and we win the Scudetto, I will be happy. I will be happy. Don't take me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But you are more a Juve fan than a football fan. I'm another generation, Hanin. Don't forget that. I'm another generation. That's a big Huge difference. Yeah, for me, Juve comes first. Always said, and it will always be like that. Always. I'm first to Juve. Yeah, probably it's correct. I'm a Juve fan more than football fan first. On that one, yeah, I can agree. No, I know it's not bad. No, it's not. But I try to develop on what you said. But I agree. I'm a Juve fan more than probably more a Juve fan. But that doesn't mean, that I don't look. I just opened a channel about football because of the passion for the game. I'm going and I'm training the kids, waking up when it's -5 in the morning, when it's 7 a.m., stepping in the cart on a Saturday. You are not paid for that. I'm not paid for being, vice coach. Going there, supporting, helping, dealing with kids that are falling on the ground or crying, or you have to, you're doing it when you love football. So I love football. Of course, I love football. But Juve has always been for me the most important. Then I'm also another generation where today you go towards a football. When I'm watching Premier League, I enjoy. Yesterday I watched Tottenham West Ham, but when Tottenham was winning 1-0, I don't know what they were doing. Look, yesterday, Juventus against West Ham, they would have won. Tottenham, not. Tottenham, not. And the coach is telling you at the end of the game, hey, it's on me. I hate it to be bravo Tottenham, bravo coach, bravo Grinta, and then you lose. He said, I want to win. You see? But in Premier League, the spaces they leave, I go crazy. Yeah? I luckily I don't care because I don't support any team in Premier League. But it's crazy. Yeah? For me, it's totally unacceptable. I will even tell you, unacceptable. Strange. What is the name of my second channel? I will show you, my friend. It's called Footballed. I will show you. So the name of the channel, and hopefully you guys can support me on that one. It's Footballed. Here we go. Footballed is the name of the channel. You see here, Footballed. Viewer channel. We are now with 709, and I want to go. Of course, I'm a winner, of course, so I want to achieve 1,000 as fast as possible. But that's the name of the channel with my videos here. I think the channel is fantastic. Personally, yeah. If you want to, I can put the link here in the chat so that you can go for it. You can redirect. Thank you for asking. Football. I think it's really great. I think it's a fantastic channel. Seriously. Again, thanks to my friend Aman, but I'm super happy. Thank you. You know what? Wait, you know what? Let's try to see immediately. When you will click that you subscribed, we will see that number going up. In the meanwhile, let me say thank you to Takishi. Takishi is never speaking too much on the channel, but he's coming, he's going, and then boom, one membership offered to Sal Pacino. Grandissimo, Sal. I'm happy that you received that membership. Look at it, 713. Welcome, our friend that unfortunately I can't read the name, but I'm happy for you. I'm happy for me. I'm happy for us. I can't read the name, but then it's 21 Yuki 21. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. And give me also under the videos, take at least one time the chance, and then you tell me, Beppe, yeah, I liked or I don't like. Like AJ that also subbed. He was also one of the first one, of course. Beppe, what did Danilo said after the game? We can go and we can watch it, of course, Danilo, because that's the important thing. What is Danilo saying? Let me check. Danilo. Let's listen to the words of Danilo. Danilo said Gatti showed against one more time what means fino alla fine from Juventus. He is an example for us being humble, hard worker. He had some difficult moments, but he's strong. This feeling of our home, I missed it a lot with our people. Words of Danilo first. Then, let's see, because that's repeat. Here, another one. Danilo, we are aware that these type of matches give us a great boost as well as the 3 points. Last year's challenge, we can no longer afford matches like last year when we wore the Juve shirt. Great. Did he speak as well about the Scudetto? Here. We have a dream, but our primary goal is the fourth position so that we can be at ease. Of course, we have a dream, but we need to take it step by step. Then we'll see where we are capable of reaching. The dream. How many times are we hearing it now? More and more. Heavy days, Beppe. I work and I study at night very often. I do my best to stay when I have the chance. And but there are priorities in life: health, family, friends, enjoying work, studying, especially when you're doing both at the same time. That's important. Much more. I always said it. Football is the most important thing of the non-important things. And I will repeat it until dead. Because it's true. It's the most important thing of the non-important thing. That's why I am always, when we lose, I'm pissed off. But then I go to sleep and the day after I wake up and I'm pissed off again. But that doesn't influence my day-to-day life. If I have to laugh, I laugh. If I have to joke, I joke. I will never scream on my son, or on my wife or whatever because we lost a football game. Are you crazy? No. You have to split it. You can be pissed off for the game. You can be angry. You can be sad. You can be whatever you want. But no. Impossible. It depends. No. I'm not watching Inter Udinese. No. At least not live. If they lose, maybe I can pop up on the channel with a short non-planned live. Maybe I can already do a thumbnail, like first. Whatever. But no, because tomorrow, I tell you, there are priorities and we don't spend a lot of time together with the family because I'm working extremely hard. But then there is one thing that we spend together. It's the Saturday evening, if Juventus is not playing, where we watch Star Academy. It's a kind of X Factor. The difference is that they are living in a castle for like 3 months, and with a bunch of music students, they learn to sing, to dance, and then every week there is one that is eliminated. And we are watching with my wife, with my son. So that's the moment where we are together also with my wife. No. Then after the show, maybe we pop up. Thank you, LG1. Grandissima vittoria, Leone. Grandissima vittoria. What is the rumor that some clubs are ready to pay 30, 35, 40 million euro? Yeah, of course I read that. I spoke about it on the channel. Do I believe in it? Yeah, of course I believe. It's a fantastic project. It's a fantastic potential player. It's a prospect. It's a player that already played now with a Turkish national team. It's a good player. There are some clubs that have absolutely zero problem in terms of finances. So, yeah, it makes sense. It's good. It's good. You know when is the problem? The problem is when nobody cares about your player. That's the problem. Think about it that way. If clubs are interested in Iling Jr., in Sule, in Huijsen on loan, in Kenan Yildiz, that's good. Because at least we know that we have valuable players. Then, Worst case scenario, you sell them and you win money. Worst case, why? Because you're sad. Of course you're sad. Best case scenario, they stay and they do great. You're in a position to refuse. So, yeah, I heard, but that doesn't mean that Juve, from what I know, Juventus doesn't want to sell Yildiz or Sule. That doesn't mean that they will not sell them, but they don't want to sell them. Ealing Jr. is another story. Luca, Beppe, I really wanted to say thank you for always providing great content for us. We can really be thankful that we have your lives after the game. Well, that's something, that I could have at a certain moment chosen, because it's really time consuming, because now it's like midnight 35. I promise you, it's without joke. I started this morning 8:30, first video on Juve, because I don't want to, to say, we have another channel, so we change it. No, same consistency, bam, bam, bam. Here, then one for the new channel. Then I prepared the game of today, because I'm the Juve channel, Twitch, YouTube now, both simultaneously, but I have to prepare everything. I'm studying the game, understanding, and so on, because then people ask you, and if you are not able to answer, you have a problem. And I started at 7:30, I think, something like that. It's like midnight 35, so it's how long now? 5 hours in a row, plus the editings. It's a lot, huh? I didn't even had dinner, and now I'm hungry. But and I could have chosen to say, you know what? After the game, I just do a recap video. I speak about it for 8 minutes, 10 minutes, like I did yesterday for Tottenham, for example. And probably you will have even more views. I will have like 4,000 views or 5,000 views. But I think that is great to be together. That's why I also opened the channel. Huh? That's, for example, why for being together. New rumor after the game, but I don't know which rumor after the game. No, after the game, that before I stop the live, I don't know a lot. What is the new rumor? Who can tell me before I stop the live? You tagged me, but where? I don't see any tag. Maybe now. Wait. Here. So, news from Plettenberg. He's completely frustrated with his situation at Juventus. 0 minutes in Serie A after his match with Turkey national team. Talks will follow in the next day as he's 18 years old. Loan, permanent deal. Understand that everything is possible. Many teams inquired about deal, also from Germany and UK. Wow, yeah. I will say something totally unpopular. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it's true or not about the frustration of Kenan. Probably you want to play. But I believe when you are 18, when you are playing at Juventus, when you have the chance that the things are going the right way, when you have the possibility to win the Scudetto, to enter in some games and write your name in the history of the team that is, again, bringing Juventus to the title competition, frustration is absolutely out of context. You're 18. The management should be tranquilly with him. They should be the one responsible to reassure him, like the coach is saying. The coach always spoke really good about him, gave him trust. Gave him also trust in difficult games against Verona, where we're doing 0-0, where he's missing the big chance. calma. Calma, calma. Because if you are 18 and you are, according to rumors, not sure if it's true, I don't believe it's true that way. But if you're completely frustrated, then it's not good. Because you're thinking about you before us. And when you are 25 in the peak of your career, like Calvin Phillips, for example, Jim, he will play in the Euro. He will play in the Euro. And if we're speaking about playing minutes, he played against, I don't know what team there, in third division. He didn't do the difference with the next gen. They lost 1-0 with Nonje, with Huijsen, with Cananilis. 3. So you're telling me that 3 players out of 11, that's 28% of the team that are first team considered player at the moment. They are not able to go and win in third division. So why do you think that they will win against Napoli? I'm exaggerating, I'm exaggerating. But he will play because he was not playing that much. He was not playing with Juve. And he was called up by Vincenzo Montella. He saw him. He's trusting him. They need some players like him in Turkey. So it's not even that a problem. And he played. He played with the third division. Of course, it's not the same in terms of motivation, in terms of, how can I say, prestige, elite, brand, image. But when you're 18, calma, 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 calma. I think, my opinion. And no, because then it's a problem, It's not good. Hey, I love that one, That's a good one, Here. Meow. Juventus FC. Meow. Did they post something from me? No, they didn't post that today. Today they didn't post the reaction to the goal, Ah, ben Sylvain, mais ça, c'est bien, c'est bien, c'est bien. Ça veut dire qu'on est dedans, But Musiala is a total different story. It's a total different story, Musiala. Total different story. You know why? Because Musiala is playing, or he entered at the time, a team that was perfectly oiled and perfectly working, with a Musiala that, according to me, is a fantastic talent, and already there when he was young. He enters in a team where you have 10 perfect oiled players, and I remember really well when he was not well known, and when he started to play with the first team, that the players that were next to him, I don't remember who it was now, but I remember they said, we need to make sure that the guy can only focus on his own game without any stress. We will work harder so that he can even integrate easier. Why? Because Bayern Munich at that time had a perfect team that was there fighting for first spot, doing first things really well. And you insert one player that is gifted, that is talented, that is hardworking, that needs to, and you have one. Juventus is coming from a disaster year, is coming from a really weak, non-existent mercato. We have our problems. We are looking for stability, and we are winning 1-0. We are not winning 5-0 with we are missing Pogba, Fagioli, way on the right side. We have so many. Chiesa is not scoring. Vlahovic is not scoring. We have so many problems to solve. We have pass accuracy of 65%. What do you want? It's not the same story. It's absolutely not the same story. You can't compare, according to me. And again, this is, again, when I was speaking earlier about also having the chance, what I was speaking with Cambiaso, that's also the chance, being at the moment where there is also a possibility for you to grow without stress, etc., etc. Eccolo. Oh, now I will stop. Maybe we evolve towards a 4-3-3, but will it really fix the problem? I'm not sure. Except if Chiesa convinced himself to play standard on the right side, which it's another big discussion. Huh? Would you play him on the right side where you know that he prefers to play on the left side? Playing on the right side with an angry Chiesa because never playing on the left. And then who do you play there on the left? Because Kenan is playing in a 4-3-3 on the left. He can also play on the right, but he also prefers to start from the left. Why? Because they can go with that shot, like he was playing with Turkey, for example. You see, the team is not perfectly, because you have Ealing Jr., Cambiaso, Kostic, Chiesa, Kenan Yildiz. You have like 5 players that can play on the left. You have nobody on the right. Or yeah, Chiesa, potentially. You see? But Portrait, you can we already spoke about it, but why is Chiesa and Vlahovic not scoring? Vlahovic, he missed the penalty against Monza, and he's also missing the rebound. Today, he has a fantastic chance in front of the goal, he's not putting in it. That's the reality. I saw someone earlier, I don't remember where it was, here. This was before the match day 15. Here, Inter, big chances created, 39, Juve, 38, Napoli, 37. Big chances missed, Juventus, 27. Oh, this is not an invention, these are real stats. So at a certain moment, we also have to agree that we create chances, but that we are missing them. Today, again, we have more shots, except of the last minutes, there are more shots than Napoli. But we don't score with our strikers. I didn't create that with Word or Paint. It's a real stat. And probably today we will have even more missed chances. Why? Because we are not the 5-0 team that is playing in a league that is super open. Premier League is open. They don't defend. They don't care about defending. La Liga is open. In Serie A, it's not open. So that's already more difficult. But Chiesa, it's a false myth, the one of Chiesa. Chiesa started as a second striker. He was doing fantastically well. But is he really a second striker? Chiesa is always starting from the left side. He's always playing that position. Look at the game of Inter. Where is he going? Today, how many chances he had in the first half where he was dribbling and entering? What does he change? 3-5-2 or 4-3-3 if his initial position is always on the left? You turn, you do, but the field is the same. If 3-5-2, if he's always looking to the left position and he's entering, or 4-3-3 and he's starting there, probably you have of course differences, but he's always going from the left and entering. Today he did exactly the same. Today, for example, he's doing a back pass was probably the most intelligent choice. Maybe in another moment, a moment where he's feeling trust in himself, he's confident, he's going on target, and maybe he's scoring. You don't know, That's the thing. We were all praising Chiesa when he was playing 3-5-2 in the beginning of the season as a second striker because he was more in ball possession, he was more in front of the goal, he was able to go on the right, on the left, and he was scoring in that 3-5-2. Now it's not scoring, and now it's not working anymore. But why? maybe it's a bit of a combo, I think. Oh, it's always a combo in life. It's always a combo in life. Buono ragazzi, 2 hours of life. Now we'll go for dinner at 1 a.m. And then you are asking yourself, why is Beppe going bigger and bigger? That's why. Buonanotte Luca, buonanotte Vincenzo, buonanotte Portrait Podcast. I agree, Beppe, I am probably just frustrated with Allegri playing style. But imagine being a Napoli fan. I would be extremely frustrated because today they had possession, but they couldn't even penetrate Juve's defense. They couldn't. One time and then they miss. But that's the reality, yeah. That's the reality, yeah. They shot with all the possession they have one shot less, not more, less on target than Juve. That's frustrating. Not Juve. And if you want Premier League football in Serie A, it's the wrong league, yeah. If you want the Zerbi ball with Allegri, j'ai faim. I am hungry. I will go and eat. Ragazzi, thank you. Thank you, Aman. I didn't even know he was still there. Buonanotte, 21 Yuki 21 that just subscribed. For the people that didn't yet, I know I will spam. It's my turn to spam from time to time. I never do it, but this time I spam this channel. Don't forget, give me support. Not only subscribe and you disappear, watch at least one video, the video of today, for example, and then you tell me under the comments. I want to know, okay, for the 200 people that are there, you are the loyal ones. Most of the time, the people are still here after 2 hours. These are the loyal ones. Make me a pleasure. Go on the video of today and tell me I was there or I want to be. A comment that I know that you are coming from here in the last video of today, because it's all beautiful and well, but 139 views, it's not a lot, huh? So we need a bit to push there. I'm counting on you, huh? I know that Thomas already did. He went there, he gave me a message today. I was really happy to read it. I'm still here listening in the background. Nice life, probably because we are monthly. Probably, yeah. Antonio watched all of them. Grazie, Antonio. Grazie, Portrait. Grazie Porter, mi ha fatto piacere averti qui con noi. Buonanotte a tutti, grazie, forza.